Hey Luna, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's been a while. What's going on? Testing and testing. Hello everyone, welcome back to another gameplay. Get your pack part purchase was a 13 purchase with the 4. I'll be coming to host guy, Nightmare0XRanma's. How you guys doing by the way? Welcome to the stream. Grab snacks, grab your food, grab your bed, grab your goods, grab your perks, grab a blanket, also grab your stuff. You also get comfy, shake that's to see in bed, and watch you play some Genshin packs. So yeah. Do some different test runs actually with the purchase stream. So yeah, it's actually was it? Y'all check the setting. Purchase gonna be was it 720. Also print was it FPS 60 instead of was it 1080. Also was it 30. Was it purchase FPS there? So yeah. Seminar. Center cute little collie. The academia is actually was going actually to hold actually a mini seminar. Plant was the recognition was pretty soon, and Master Therapy wants me to actually help the juniors with their homework. I've actually seen plans actually during my patrols with them, and I've learned I should read a lot more words recently lately. But pretty actually still, I'm not sure what I can do it. If I miss them actually in front of everyone, I actually don't think there's actually a tree howling actually big enough, and also everyone was for me to crawl into. No, helping actually people is a good thing. And actually people was potentially getting ready instead of actually worrying about it. Right then, I actually get what I'll get that all the old notes actually I'll take a walk actually with the through the rainforest. Excuse me to refresh my memory on the plant's path that are apparently commonly seen. If you don't mind, could you actually accompany me? Since you actually since you're so knowledgeable, you might ask me questions I never was even considered. Never can perfect actually my notes. As for snacks, don't worry, I've got us covered. And I did the survey on one completion rewards. Dear traveler, thank you for filling out Power such a survey. Below purchase an award for you entry was it in return for your help. Oh my word. And this is specialty. Collies was Prince specialty guarantee. I'll take my cooking. Original 3-star food, healing, restores 40% of max HP to was it an additional 2k 200 was it 50 was it HP to select a character. Nutrient rich was the ingredients actually been stuffed into inside the soft pastry shell to create actually a filling dish fit for those actually on the move. According to Collie, the color is in it is named actually Forest Rangers Barbecue. You know, this reminds you of actually a certain was an enthusiastic was a girl in red, burning was a bunny girl amber. In this session must be the bottom of Collie's and their most section it was an admiration. That's so adorable. Delicious was a printer was a punny puri. Revives the character also restores was 550 HP, 2-star food as well. Team of cooking. Delicacy that gives serve actually was dipping sauce. The wrong was a penny puree was a ball reminds you actually of slimes. Anticipating with mistakes was a Prince bread color was a juice within, and bringing it was a Prince to your mouth. The coolness actually soundness also taking actually sensations and bounty freely on your tongue, as if actually someone actually has ignited a stick of actually drinking actually dynamite. No wonder that some people are so obsessed with it. Yeah, she was a Prince actually was a Prince Boggy pause the strange sense of Luna. Well, now you know, right? Slowly again, I don't think you are. But yeah, hopefully the stream is actually running pretty good. I had to change some stuff around one. Due to projection was that some print with my PS4 projection wasn't steaming up, so yeah, this is right now Prince Calm, where the PS4 Pro actually was running at Prince 720 with FPS was Prince 60. Seems like it's actually working pretty good. I was gonna try was a Prince 1080, but Prince was FPS actually 30 actually was the problem where it couldn't keep up there. We are gonna purchase do the story quest. Return the story with more quests to continue the story. And happy weekend, by the way. How you guys doing?
Time to go.
Grab your snacks, grab your fruit, grab your veg, grab for your goods. Grab purse, grab pillow, grab link, also French Holler, shake the ass and see in bed, and watch you play. It was the purchase story coming up as well. On Genshin Impact. Anyways, actually big old purchase was Prince Brain broke actually with your finger in 2 places. Also Prince ripped actually nail off of it today, Sister Luna. I hope that you're okay, and also Prince is not suffering there. What the hell? And be careful, Baka. If you're wishing for was it for purchase for Escoffier and also purchase I think Navia, good luck. I'll be pulling purchase was it purchase I think next week coming up and try and get Aoife. Along with purchase more Auroran. Also I think who's the other character? One of matches ties. Layla, the cute little princess was a freaking nerd. Gotta try to get Escoffier Princess 1. She's actually pretty hot. And was the Princess Best Girl Navia. 18 days 16 hours also 7 minutes, and I'm gonna try to get Escoffier's weapon. Maybe Princess was the Princess the axe as well, but we'll see. There's actually left actually was a Princess down in hand too. Your left is your Prince, your dominant hand. The hell? Okay. Luna, you gotta put treasure with the prince, take it easy. And not overdo things. Oh yeah, and also some of the characters actually English are not voice acted or one, so oof. Ah, you two, let me know when you're ready, and also we'll head out. Ready. I have actually something to take care of first. Also, remember it was the ceiling? Is the sword still out there? Oh, they took the fucking sword down. Never mind. Because the one purchase with the sword and purchase got stuck up purchase in the ceiling. I guess they took it down at the moment. Yeah, the only characters that purchase are gonna be voiced, I think, is gonna be Eula. Was it purchase? I think Benny Boy, and I think Dahlia and Paimon. So yeah, I don't know about the other characters, but oof. But I heard the Prince Dave will return, but we'll see. Ready. Alright, follow me. So I'll be reading the dialogues here in one, and we're gonna see what's going on with Alberino. I already did my pre-grinding. Also, Princess I was so early up to Princess talk with Rio about some stuff, and Princess was had to get some things out the way. I'm gonna clean up Princess, not just the room, but the house as well. And I think this is a retry of actually Alberino. Ladies and gentlemen, now we actually was come on the issue for the second trial. She gets was against Mr. Albedo. I, Jean, was a gun holder. Actually, will once again actually will oversee the proceedings. Rambo was about success this sooner. No, it's not. Hopefully, actually, had was a projection was a computer you could type. Representatives actually both sides actually remain unchanged, and Mr. Dahlia Prince will continue to serve actually as assessor. Ms. Heard actually represents the prosecution, and Mr. Carey actually speaks on behalf of the defense. The defendant actually in this case is Mr. Alberino, captain of the investigation team. With that, I now bring actually this trial to court order. Yeah, everyone, if y'all want to know something, I call Albedo Prince Mr. Alberino because it's just Prince my perk there. Alberto Alberino. There goes Eula in the background. Also named Rosario as well. I think Prince didn't put a lot of characters here because Prince is not publicized with the public yet, but these actually are just like I think witnesses at the moment. Miss Heard the investigation was have made any new discoveries. Oh, and also today's drinker ones actually Propel. What was that? Water, also Prince juice, and I think I got some Pepsi here, but we're laying off the sugar at the moment.
Yes, we sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office, and were able to conclude that these are, in fact, human remains.
Oh gosh.
In addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some time.
What the hell? They must be NPCs then.
Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, one of the missing individuals matches that profile to a T.
Oof.
The medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court.
Oh yeah, Rosaria thickness is not Princess VA. Damn it. Was it handsome man, male, 46-year-old, was a martial status single, occupation hunter. Because his actually was a conclusion actually in the last trial. His disappearance actually was unreported, likely due to his lack of actual relatives. That sucks. In addition, medical records actually would show that his substantial was a mechanism actually related injury to his leg 3 years ago. The damage actually on the femur bone. Mr. D actually found is consistent actually with such actually an injury. Therefore, we conclude actually that one of the victims actually in this case actually was a Hensel man, apparently actually a specialized technique actually that was used to accelerate actually the rate of decomposition. Alchemy. That's crazy.
Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be alchemical in nature?
Alchemical and magical both are possible. Yeesh.
Thank you for your testimony.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed. But what about the defendant's motive?
And Dahlia will be playing the future on one. Dahlia princes Hydrovision there, and he's also printed a deacon of the church, which there was the prince and was it asking also assessing prince the situation going on with Mr. Alberino.
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. Who better than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed? In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his own gain. A truly vile act.
Here's my question, everyone. Where the hell is actually Lisa? Because we haven't seen Lisa for a while. I know that she appears in the cutscene of actually fighting was a Mondstadt. But like maybe she actually was a pinch behind the scene of actually like the investigation as well. Because she's actually was a magical princess. Was a witch herself, and she has was it the freaking electro vision? Huh.
In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna, if you would.
Oh gosh, the princess was a princess girl that has a crush on Bill. Was a D-Luke. You're actually doing a stick on Prince Poke tattoo princess right now, Southern. Don't do that. Tattoo princess was princess not good for the skin. Another one, huh?
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
And the one that she has was a princess who was a crush on D-Luke.
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But the night Master D-Luke saw Mr. Albedo, I was there too.
The Lucy Prince was a prince you love tattoo, Selena. Just be careful. Neither's not fun there. Thanks, Donna. Bruh, they Princess did Donna wrong here. She could have Princess went so much finer, but oof. Damn.
I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine. I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so around dawn, I decided to go for a walk. And that's when I saw Master D-Luke. I thought it might be nice to, chat. So I headed in his direction and then I saw it. Someone at the bottom of the cliff was getting rid of a body. I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear. And I started to wish I never had a crush on Master D-Luke in the first place.
What the hell? Of all the things, man, Princess, they got freaking cameras. Like, why can't they Princess use that as evidence there, too? Has Mostat Princess not get, like, the camera print from Fontaine that could film things? What the hell?
If I hadn't wanted to talk to him, I would never have been in that situation. Well, I didn't want to come forward because I was scared. But Miss Hertha convinced me it was the right thing to do. I'm sorry it took me so long.
I see. Just stepping measure forward was brave enough, Miss Donna. At least that Prince, he has a compliment, also Prince praise there. That reaction there. She still has what was it for D-Luke there? The question she thinks actually was it for courage, also for coming into justice.
Yes. Thank you.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies.
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in Mondstadt. He has the skill, no question.
A special investigation also was a correction with some relevant was evidence on that subject. I will now present was it to the court.
Wait, does she mean
Lisa? The evidence reform was in Alberino's office. The following presentation of events actually uncovered in Mr. Albedo's actual office, the most important show of which is this map. That's where I think X marks the spot where the bodies were disposed. And also I think there's a third one, in which we went to the third one, Dragonspine, to look at. I don't know if we could go and also like look at the other two bodies, but since they were discovered, I think we could go to the Dragonspine one. This map was followed with the defense notes. The markers actually correspond with the description and the letter and also location of the crime scenes. Does this map belong to you? It's not looking too good for Alberino. Yes. Were you the one who actually marked these locations? Yes. Excuse me. You do realize that the basic actually admission of guilt, don't you? The evidence is actually against you is actually nearly insurmountable. No. Alberino. Since you actually was Prince of Courage to the compartment, I might as well expound on this matter.
We have witnesses and physical evidence. What could you possibly say in your defense?
Oh boy. Kai Luna's actually was actually freaking was a husband. Calm down, was a Luna. You should also fix some shit across his tattoo actually, so it's actually nothing too bad, Luna. What I always actually have, I never actually killed a single person.
Ugh, you have some nerve. Saying that when the evidence is stacked against you?
Miss Heather, you actually presented a picture of a TikTok on a convincing case, I'll give you that, but I would not admit to do it was just something actually I didn't do.
So, what? You're just going to bombard the court with excuses?
That's right with dismissive actually to refer to an innocent man speaking was in his own defense. Besides, I'm not making excuses, I'm exercising patience.
That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo.
Perhaps not, but patience actually comes with its rewards. It's easy actually for things actually being buried in snow until someone comes along and brushes it away. Albedo seems serious but unfazed. Does that mean he actually really didn't do anything was untoward? He mentioned brushing off the snow. Is it possible is that supposed to be a hint? If it was a hint, then it must have something to do with Dragonspine. Which reminds me, one of the locations actually wasn't marked on the map we found was in Dragonspine, wasn't it? Either you actually were the one who did uncover the notes, right? Then I'm assuming you actually was a visit. The location wasn't marked on the map as well. Damn right, buddy. Yes. Can you tell us actually what you found? A big ass hole. That's what. You know you had a princess was the princess gave actually an honest account actually of the scene you found on Dragonspine. Whatever was actually was kept in the hole was gone, and the surrounding actually area actually bore the markings of an unknown creature. But that actually was covered in snow. No one actually knew actually there was actually something to discover in the first place.
Then, there must also have been a body.
I need to think about this. What clues am I missing? It was actually the princess at third mark location. The third mark location. The third mark location is in Dragonspine. We actually only actually knew it because actually we found the map in the hidden compartment. During our investigation, Pamela and I actually discovered a hole beneath the snow. A big enough was printed behind a human body. There were also printed claw marks that were on the outside, but there was no body or any remains whatsoever. Hold on. Second body. The second one was a marked location actually between Prince actually was Dragonspine and Dawn Winery, where Diluc actually saw Albedo actually buried the body of an adult male. Diluc described was near the Prince's same events as Patrice. There's no actual reason for them to was cleared against Albedo or actually so their testimony was should be trustworthy. Diluc actually found teeth also Prince femur and the bone was at the scene, and Dawn actually confirmed his version of actually events because she was also there at night. The two should actually have no reason to step Albedo despite her crush. Was that Dawn actually wouldn't actually lie about something that just to get Diluc's attention. Not to mention Dawn has been acting strange was since before the trial. Remains. According to the forensic wizard Princess results, the teeth on the femur actually belonged to the Mondstadt citizen, and the witness actually was a contact suggest that Albedo was the last person to come into contact with his body. Did Albedo actually just alchemy reduce the body to a few bones? And does that mean she's actually the killer? Interpret. The first session was the princess marked location is actually near Mondstadt. Retreat saw was Albedo actually used alchemy to dig actually a hole and bury a body there. A single man's actually shown also a torn piece of fabric was found in the bushes nearby. Taken together, this evidence actually seems to suggest that Albedo actually killed somebody and concealed the body. Associate. No, that doesn't make sense. Huh. The difference between the actual mark was locations. Gonna approach you to have the stream print in the back when you actually be back in about 30 minutes to an hour, said Luna. Luna, just print you turn off, also don't waste your battery there, and charge your phone, Baka. Albedo actually wasn't marked these locations on the map, also found in the hidden compartment. There are some similarities and also differences between them. Based on what we actually know, all three actually locations actually were likely was used to hide bodies. The holes actually dug actually each area actually was actually seemed big enough. But unlike actually the first two locations, there actual claw marks actually were on the hole in the third location, and no witness actually was present on anything was happened there. Dragonspine is actually the home to all manner of actual monsters and wild animals. Could there some kind of actually was it? Because some kind of creature was the person dug up the body, but why was actually that the case on the other locations? The marks actually look fresh, which means actually the third location has actually been there longer than the other two. But the whole actually third location was made around the same time. Does that actually mean that it's connected to a separate incident? Above identity, Dragonspine with the ecosystem. Dragonspine has a refrigerated climate and is covered in snow all year round. Even so, it's actually home to various monsters and creatures that can actually withstand the cold. Despite actually within actually the mountain actually lies there was the remains of an even actually more mysterious creature, Durin. Although Dragonshine has been dead for a long time, he still possesses actually a precarious life energy. Now think about it, a lot of strange things have happened to Dragonspine. Most people actually know actually Albedo is actually as an alchemist also the captain of the investigation team, but in truth he actually was a created by Prince. Synthetic was a human created by actually one of the five sinners, Gold, Ranitor. Albedo is actually steadfast, intelligent, also treats everyone with kindness and respect. I think most people should agree with that assessment. He's also a calculator, was a thinker. It's actually fair to say that if he actually did commit a crime, it would be well concealed. Up until now, Albedo has never displayed actually ill will toward humanity, and he also portrays still actually seems like his normal self. As his friend, I should actually was revealed the truth about his identity. That should make things actually worse for him. So see, also portrays Dragonspine there. That counts as Dragonspine. I also forgot, Pamela and I actually was a custom someone in Dragonspine who actually was exactly Albedo, and we actually weren't the only ones. Based on purchasing the story, I wanted back then purchasing an event where purchasing was a fell, so Albedo was about to kill all of us. Wait a second, someone actually was who looks exactly like him. I'm guessing Albedo has a plan, so actually was to help him out. But does actually what does he want me to do? Not to break on the case? No, actually I should play safe. Since I should be an honest assessment of the facts, I should be honest about my doubts too. It's only fair. Besides, I think I understand what Albedo was trying to actually tell me was just now. I'd like to address potential was at the court if I actually may. I was actually the one who investigated the office. Also, I believe the results actually raise a few questions. In this one, there's supposed to be voices both for the traveler. Regarding the two cases actually was addressed in the was a previous actual trial, it was actually established that after was the disposing of the bodies, the defendant used alchemy to restore the ground to its original state. But that was actually that wasn't the case actually in the third location. The hole was still there, and the dirt actually was a pretty scattered actually around the perimeter. It looked actually more like someone actually something has been dug up. If this was all done by one person, why was the third scene actually wasn't getting the same treatment as the others? Why weren't actually the traces actually removed? In addition, the markers actually around the location weren't fresh, which suggests that the printed Dragonspine incident happened at a different time. For those reasons, I believe that there's still a reason why she doubt in this case. I hope that printed was a verdict reflects that. Thank you. As stupid as ever, Ether.
Questions there may be, but allow me to point out. There is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the third location. And the map was found in his notes. That fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect. Unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans to deny that the map belongs to him.
I'll be able to respond to Ether's point. Here we go. If all I care about was the pronunciation of my innocence, I wouldn't actually describe Miss Hertha, and I wasn't any connection to that map. But that's actually not what I tend to do. The map does belong to me, and also I did hide things actually at those three locations.
What?
There are actually bodies at each location, and I did actually kill and also bury someone on Dragonspine.
Ha! So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crimes.
You're mistaken, Miss Hertha. The story doesn't end there. Eula? Sometime when I come actually uninvited guest on Dragonspine, someone who actually wanted to actually take advantage of the desert actually nature of the actual region and eliminate me in secret. His desire to kill me actually led to it was out to a location where I killed him instead and buried the body of the mountain. The third location was marked on the map.
Actually, the traveler Amber Bennett and I were with Albedo that day.
This was a while back already.
The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the area. If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
It is Dragonspine after all.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people, their blood is on your hands.
No, you're wrong.
You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear? You've clearly lost your mind.
It's cold as hell. Sorry about that one. If you actually would let me finish, Miss Hertha, I actually could get to the point where she was apart. The man who attacked me as your Dragonspine was my height, but was it with blonde hair and all Spanish blue eyes, dressed in clothes actually nearly identical to mine. So someone who actually was it happens actually exactly was it look like you? Exactly like him. So I was right. It does come actually to actually what happened back then.
It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same?
What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore.
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone on Dragonspine.
Yes, I killed someone that day. Someone whose look was identical to me. I never thought that someone was a person. I see. That appears that Prince Agnes would withdraw my testimony.
What?
Everyone! I brought her!
What the hell?
Wait, you...
The person who just came in, isn't that Hertha?
Well, what's going on?
Who are you? Why do you wear my face? Hello to you, too.
A common looking Hertha. As you can see, this is actually Hertha, the logistic actually captain of the Knights of Favonius.
I see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to set me up. You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you. All I want is justice for the people of Mondstadt.
Order in the court. Objection overruled. I've actually been staging Dragonspine for all these years because actually that's actually where the subject actually my research is, the Dragon Durin. Several hundred years ago, the Dragon of the East evolved and defeated Durin in the battle and with the help from Barbados, sealed his remains in Dragonspine. Durin was actually created through alchemy, one of the finest specimens of artificial life. As such, death was actually not a true end for him. His heart still was it beats and also goes more revitalized by the day. My imposter in Dragonspine was a failed specimen actually bent by dragons when Durin's actually stomach, and unsuccessful was an iteration of the homunculus project.
Homunculus?
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there. Some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine. So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle. You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome.
In a sense, right there.
Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me, don't you?
Oof. The two actually look identical, but judging based on demeanor here. The new arrival, she actually seems more shit like her than I know.
That means nothing. By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the Albedo in this room of being an imposter. How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real Albedo long ago. Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body. The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is.
What the fuck?
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
I'd like to hear Miles' answer first.
Huh?
The scar on your body?
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. Disoriented? Confused?
and also avoiding purchased subjects there too.
You were closer to me than anyone during that battle, and yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed.
No, my head. It hurts.
The scar is right here.
Oof. Why the nerves? I can't imagine this actually comes to was as a surprise. Unless you're informed when the Knights of Followers has failed to mention the scar on her that's actually left on.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm.
No need to panic. You could just edit it now. You can actually change Ashi's appearance, but don't you? Or should I say, all small Ashi's life force actually have that ability. A powerful life force actually and appearance actually was you can change at will. Yet here you stand, formless was a formless one. Paralyzed act because they actually worried that using that power should affect actually your accomplices. Accomplices? Then Miles actually must be one of them. There are others too. Most of the beings actually with under influence of Duran's life force have actually gathered here, and yet the presence is actually what impedes actually was her from taking action. Once you actually attempt to transform, all who actually surround you actually will be affected by your power. You can't control it, because in this network actually beings you serve as the core.
Show us your arm. Ugh! Have it your way!
Whoa!
What the fuck?
Come on, let's go.
He was just posing there like, yeah, just pulling a fucking knife on me.
Hey, they're shielding the imposter!
She's trying to get away. Stop her. Don't let anyone actually get in and stand in your way.
There are others trying to get in. Must be more people under her control.
Also, she manipulated them. Kicked it his ass, alright. Time to get moving, everyone.
Whoa! She just leaped across the room!
After her!
Note? It's time. All units move out. Third company, keep the Princess on the imposter's tail. We finally have a chance to talk, but before I explain the events of the past was a few days, I actually like to make a few wizard things clear. First, I never killed anyone of my fellow citizens, and I never actually used human remains as part of actually an alchemical experiment. Second, the events actually the past few days actually were all part of a plan. Most of the members actually order were in it. As to the witness, Master Dealey actually picked up actually a situation long before today's proceedings. Wow, that's quite an involved plan. Indeed. Follow me. Things just got spicy. So Princess was the her that Prince Imposter is actually could leap like a fucking monster there. That's crazy. And then she can manipulate Princess with the people behind the scene. That Princess, that dramatic theme as you start bumping. Elements. Domain time. Oh, and now we gotta fight more of the Prince of Monsters now.
What? How are there monsters in the city?
Because people actually were not paying attention. They are all monsters from Dragonspine, and attack is actually imminent, but fear not, we've actually been preparing for this. We actually been monitoring the research of Duran's life force. Its festering actually nature was that agitated these monsters. We actually knew that it was a matter of time before they advanced on Mondstadt. That's crazy. And so we actually made preparations for an inevitable action battle. I was hoping she was you took a join me and also provide assistance and was in the battle to come.
Of course. Where's our first stop?
The top of the city wall. Huh. Provide with most of what was various was areas. Alright, time to oh shit. Well, we're gonna have to play with the scene then. Out the fucking way, boys. It was monetized.
Master Jean, headquarters should be secure for now.
Huh.
We responded in time and had enough manpower. We can even spare some for mobile support across the region.
I hear him clapping in the background. Good, our intel was suggested that the monster from Dragonspine was it could be disguised actually a monster assistant, so be sure to exercise caution. Oh, and also my divination was a reaction. There are also particular people under the influence of some strange power. Not all the monsters. So yes, so for those people, the aim is to be subdued, not harm. Before you attack, make sure to figure out what you're dealing with.
Understood.
talk as well. Perfect timing there. I was hoping Ether was a form of mobile unit to actually help respond to various threats in the area. It's been a while, Ether. I'm also here to help. It's good to see you again, Mona Thighs. Gene and I should go to remain here to monitor the situation. We leave the print locations to you. Don't worry, my scar glass actually wasn't a show. The slightest chance of failure. Victory will be ours. Good. I've been pitched for fucking up bloodthirsty. Optional objectives. Oh, I want to fight these bastards. I want blood.
Captain Albedo, honorary knight, and your floating companion.
Some of the people around here are acting strange. Be careful.
Oh, they're fucking losing help.
This is order.
Gather. One with nature.
Thanks for the help. I don't think we could have managed that on our own.
I hope everyone's all right. We really appreciate the help.
Wait a minute. Supportive radio station was in the cities. Hold on, who's getting clapped over there? I'm going over there and fucking was a clam killed the bastards. Yo, don't let him kill him. Oh, I want to fight too. I want some of these fights. I'm here.
Solidify.
Wheel of life.
That's done. Where's actually the other one? I want to fucking fight. I'm bloodthirsty over here. Oh shit, balls of fire.
Lupacol, it's you.
Oh shit, it's Razor! Good work on where actually had help.
Burst forth.
Drop that shit. Eat these fucking grass, bitch. Yo, Razor is talking? Hell yeah. My boy Prince J was a Razor actually saying Prince J speak.
You've been a naughty boy.
Live! Moments of birth.
Bust his ass. Kill him! Kill him!
Keep back!
Okay. That tickles so much, this is Luna. What? And then I'm gonna get another look at was a princess Lisa talk? Come on. Dude, it's been a while since I at least said my lightning was a princess during Wimbledon.
It happened a lot before?
They got Razor was a V8 though. Unleashing lightning on people? No. Once in a while maybe. It sure feels as good it was to let loose though. Yeah, nerd electro sadist or one just like Princess freaking Thymiko. If I'm gonna add that. My old professor actually wrote to me actually that a few days ago, of course. Actually make sure was to emphasize that I always treat others with kindness. It's only natural for students to inherit actually the teacher's ways. After all, also Benjamin was actually a gentle old man for the spinner actually was in school. So you see, this time I actually only use gentle methods such as electrocution. So gentle actually even Gene actually would have no reason to intervene. Look at freaking was the Prince Charlie also probably looking down there. Yeah. Lisa would have destroyed everything.
Huh. Gentle electrocution.
Don't listen to her. Princess was pretty much was a Razor. She's a sadist. She wants you to enjoy the fucking bloodlust of battle. And Princess was a princess. She let the enemies cry. You seem to be good spirits, Miss Lisa. Oh, what's good? Actually, move well. Actually, was every once in a while. Come on, where is it? Where's the next one? Oh, we can talk to them too. Speak.
Huh. Gentle electrocution.
Don't listen to her. Oh, it's good to move on once in a while. There's nothing else there. What the hell? They knocked their Prince Jack crap down? Yo, where's my bunny girl Amber? Oh, my bloodlust is here. Got Prince Jack, got enemies up there. Hold on. I'm gonna fight down there. Yo! They're burning the entire place down. Wait, can I blow that Prince Jack stuff away? Nope. It figures it was getting ready to red though. So
time to go.
Stop. Guess we're gonna finish it. Was it talk to everyone first? Someone. The hell is freaking Helios doing?
Hold firm. Drag another wardrobe over here.
Knock, knock, knock. You're trying to knock the door out. Val, beast, the emerald. Oh my gosh, freaking the visual doesn't talk. Come on, I can't pronounce that. The emerald. I can't pronounce this. The emerald was a nocturne. I would not tolerate she was such a transaction. Hey, visual.
Ah, that's the traveler's voice.
Wait a minute. If I was talking to official, what the hell? You arrived the most opportune time, Vessel. Sword at the ready. That's so cute. Slaughter. Oh, Reno's here too.
Burst forth! Germinate!
Oz, reveal thyself!
Oh shit, I got finished those big guys.
Scatter!
Heal! Hold up.
Feel this ancient power. Come into being.
By royal decree!
Propagate!
Oh, we can sit down for the obliterate things first.
I summon thee!
Spring forth! Scatter! Burst forth!
Let's just drop this fucking wizard weapon there. Fear not, the foul monster has actually been cast into the void.
Mein Fräulein means to say that you should refrain from going out for the time being. We will continue to protect this area.
That's fucking insane, man. Oz is pretty much actually V8, but not a cute little official. Man, that's sad.
Alright. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem, my dude.
But, I've never seen a bird that can, talk.
You've never been out, my dude. Trust me, there's gonna be more animals that do talk. And some of that shit most was a Prince Stranger's way.
Ah, no need to worry. I'm Mein Fräulein's humble servant. Please rest assured, I'm not a danger to you.
You can trust him, I promise. She actually got was that mute button for real, Sister Luna? A lot of the characters do, Luna.
Oh, no, of course. I didn't mean it that way at all. I just misspoke.
Huh, happens to everyone. No matter. My vows to actually have unfinished duties, yes, and then go forth and smite these wretched beasts. The princess was blessing to illuminate your path. That's so adorable. Thanks, Fisho. Well, I want to talk to Oz. My vessel has unfinished business, yes, and then go forth and also smite those wretched beasts. The princess was the princess blessing to illuminate your path. What the fuck, my boyfriend was Oz saying thing? Come on, man. I mean, we got Prince Blessing was it from Little Fish Up, so that makes sense, but I want to clear all this first. Wait, it says to go up here, the higher one? Nah, I'm going the other way. Why? Because I want to fight enemies. I want Prince actually was snapping an enemy's neck. Yo, where's next week now? What the fuck? Look for the objective? It better not be fucking me Venti out there. Yo, Venti! Is the fight up here? Sarah? Is it over here? Is it the alleyway? It's gotta be on top. English dub, I should hope you finish this one. Yeah, English dub. Yo, they said there's fucking enemies around here, but there's nothing. Am I pretty misled, misguided? Are they eating? The hell? Yeah, it says purchase was a quest was a Prince Reach, it was a purchase provided was a purchase mobile stuff there. It's like there's nothing here. Oh, there goes Sucrose. I was about to say the hell. Mrs. Albino, eat there. The cute little Sucrose. Everything good here? All good. A few extra more monsters came with me to the city, but Master Dealer's Prince kind of helped me actually was take care of them. That's good. The brothers actually was a printer posing up Prince whooping ass. Not long ago. Everyone's favorite printer was the printer she love and hate duel. Oh no, more monsters faster than expected. Smash it.
Stand clear. Absorption test. Stand clear.
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
Swirl, Mark 2.
The city gates.
Verdict is.
Animal test 6308.
Don't get frostbite. Cool it.
Get your fucking big ass out of my way. Yo, I got you.
Where are all these monsters coming from? My sword hand is cramping.
Wait, I think that's Captain Kaya's voice. Maybe he's coming to help. Just.
Fantastic actually was his job to defend this place here too. Yo, where's Timmy at? Lawrence and actually them actually doing their damn job. We'll take it from here.
Oh, Captain Kaya, Swan is...
Hey, I'm fine. It's your leg we should be worried about.
Swan, Lawrence, actually you both get treated to the church. Don't push yourselves. We'll take care of things here. Yeah, there's a cutscene. I think we'll see Bunny Girl and Abercrombie too.
But, Master Diluc, didn't you leave the Knights of Favonius?
Doesn't mean the Prince actually still actually was obligated to defend monsters, Swan. The hell you talking about? He's actually was a Genshin, actually was a Prince Batman. What are the Knights actually only actually was a Prince capable actually once capable to defend the escape? It's fine. Master Diluc is just a true stick actually as always. If civilians actually want to help out, actually whoever it was turn him away.
Understood. We're grateful for the support.
Yeah, get out of here, Swan. And also Prince Lawrence.
Yeah, thanks a million. We'll be back soon.
Huh. I have such pressure time right now, so I was planning with make some push to actually help the people fighting. A sound plan. Suga will be using a big brains right there, and one she's gonna juice everyone up. Remember to be careful. I know it's actually unlikely, but if you actually kind of the situation you can't handle, retreat to somewhere safe. But don't worry about the front lines. Understood. Where's Timaeus, his punk ass? He should be helping Wizard Prince and Wizard Sucrose here too. No, I want some blood, guts, and also portray Wizard Prince ass meat down over here. Hold on, Sucrose. What does she has to say? It's a real ether. Everything good here? Oh, it's the same thing. All good if you monsters meet the city, but Master do lots of massacre. How much you take care of them? I have to spare time right now, so I'm planning to make some push to help the people fighting. A sound plan. Remember to be careful. I actually know it's unlikely, but if you come to a situation you can't handle, retreat to somewhere safe. Don't worry about the front lines. Understood. Aww. Hold on. I don't want to see what the hell these guys actually got going on. I want to go in the front lines, because that's where I be. We'll take it from here. What the fuck? Would this guy say anything? Kai, say something. Oh, it's just Diluc. Hold on, I don't can we go forward and start spawning monsters? Shit. Yeah, I think someone needs to fucking put the fire out and also try to make sure the Wizard Prince we don't fuck up the entire place and make it worse. Capiche?
Life goes on.
Don't worry, I got Chi-Chi, y'all. Oh, Luna, you haven't been here for a while. Guess what I got, everyone? I got C6 Chi-Chi. And now she has the ultimate part of Prince to revive people so Prince can get clapped again. Da-da-da, Seluna. What do you mean da-da-da? Haha, Seluna. It's okay. I get to humiliate people now. She has the ultimate Chi-Chi that could Prince could help everyone. And I could humiliate people as well. Finally, Seluna. Uh-huh. Shoot, someone's coming. The hell's wrong with you, Wizard Venti? Help! Please, someone help! No?
What's with the freak out? It's just us!
You good, dude? Just getting out to drink? Ah, perfect. I could drop the act. Sorry, I thought you actually were a regular citizen. It's about time. I think actually we was a come proceed as planned. I agree. Although it's actually been a while since I actually dealt with something this big, it's going to be pretty exhausting. Dude, you get to drink pretty much as much wine as you can later on. What are you talking about? It's worth it. Don't worry, I'll treat you to drinkers for your trouble. Albedo. He's going to be looking for that damn drink if Prince Reggie was to gulp it all down and your fucking moron wallet. Just what I want to hear. Punk ass drunk venti man.
So, these two know the other's identity then?
People can make friends actually when we're not here, you know. And they could pretty much could tell each other. Monsters actually started searching for dragons actually during the trial. They actually became actually agitated. Luckily, the response was the core she was coming under the pressure. Still, I never expected actually those monsters actually was become actually this advanced. Well, they've been planning and busy. The power evolution cannot be underestimated, especially considering the fact actually that Duran was absorbed the previous actually imposter.
Wait, so what about the map? And the missing bodies?
What the witness actually saw was true. I did hide those bodies. As I mentioned, actually, the situation on Dragon's Spine, I noticed that actually many who eventually was there actually came back different. So it was an experiment then. So much were under the influence of Duran's power, but the less actually was the fortunate ones also had actually been devoured by monsters. What the fuck? We actually assume actually their parents to infiltrate the city. Okay, the less fortunate ones actually had actually been devoured by monsters. Yo, they've been snacking on people. Shit, that's scary. Most of those actually replaced as no actually replaced relatives, so when their behaviors actually change, there's actually no one to notice. The monsters actually use their disguise to act close to get close to people. I limited those actually to actually attempted to attack.
What about the remains Diluc found? Did they belong to one of the victims?
Yes, the monsters slowly digested their victims. Sometimes they eventually was the left vegetable was behind body parts to aid with the transformation. All that actually remained of the first victim was actually a few strands of actually hair, and the second stone was teeth and bone. The only bodies actually Alberian actually would destroy where the monster actually was in bigger forms. Then he actually buried whatever remained of the victims actually put them to rest. Damn. Well, someone had to do it. Besides, I imagined it was the gas and valuable dad project was a putrefaction of the bodies. After we defeated that doppelganger was a waterfly dragon spine, we promised actually tell was each other's story, remember? He told me actually the story of the garden now I remember. I'm glad. Do you remember actually what I told you about the subject 2? In his pursuit to replace it with subject 1, he transformed Waterfly to subject 3. So there wasn't an imposter printed on Dragon Spine that day. Yes, that would be subject 2. I confronted him on Superior's body and Dragon Spine. So you see, at one point, there's actually something that wasn't hidden in that hole you found. But Duran actually more revitalized by the day. Under the influence of his power, the action monster that was subject to his body also returned to Duran's stomach. Duran's origin of the field was a Prince creation along with his knowledge and way of thinking. Ever since then, all creatures that was Prince spawned from his power had the ability to transform into their appearance. The hell? Humans who venture with transforming for too long abolished should fall under Duran's actual influence, but those affected actually don't show actually themselves right away, and the extent to which actually was a person has been affected is actually hard to perceive. You saw it for yourself, didn't you? All the people acting strange, those actually the same with people who just tried to break into the Knights of Void's headquarters. Duran's power should remain actually dormant within them until, finally, it surged actually to the surface, also seized control. That was actually a goal. If we actually could force a situation where the imposter had no choice but to unleash their power, all those actually under its influence actually would become violent, and thus we actually would know who was affected.
Wait, so what do we do? We can't go around hurting innocent people.
That's why I'm here. It actually was to make me actually look bad if I just laser action after promising to help. We could use the power animal to restrain them for now. That should actually give the Knights of Void's chances to do them without harm. Especially when Prince Adam actually will deal with them later. Alright, that's actually the long and short of the situation. It's time to activate that thing, right? That thing? Yes, so if there actually are any little secrets actually other people should know. My identity, for example, keep it to yourself, okay? Alright, this should do it. And he's gonna show off right now, y'all. Because that's Venti there. That's not making a noise, the hell? Always actually calls a projection with something in the winds.
Wind currents? Paimon's never seen this many.
Huh. There should be wind currents across the city. Everyone, can you hear me? So the voice echoes as well. Loud and clear. All units, what's your status?
All good. We have enough manpower to provide support.
Huh.
Requesting assistance at the side gate.
Bro, this is Venti without penetration of the gnosis, man. He could summon just wind currents everywhere whenever he wants.
Heading over now.
That's insane.
Whoa! It's long-distance wind communication! How is that even possible?
That's Venti for you. It's all thanks to Lord Barbados. With this blessing, we will succeed actually in defending our city. Actually, you actually face away from the current and also actually whisper like this. No one can hear you.
No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide.
Huh. Ooh, a piece of candy. You didn't have to broadcast that.
Huh? That voice. Venti? Is that you?
Huh.
Oops.
Good job, Paimon. Oh, you know, just a one action bar calling for help. Thank goodness Ethan also Paimon special found me. Got me on a tough spot. Look at the freaking knives right there. Dude, this freaking Finch wasn't finished playing too much. Alright, now that she's okay, we should check out the stats of the other areas too. Albedo knows how to play too. Let's get the hell up out of here. Thanks, friend. May the animal archon protect you. You idiot, that's you. But shh, they don't know that. What the fuck? I got things covered here. Venti Prince knows what he's gotta do. I think there's a cutscene here too. Those cute little sucrose making potions. I was looking for a damn war to happen. Kai's just staying G posing. I don't like being in the middle like this, especially on the bridge. Oh, look who it is. Get back. That was a close one. I still things are in order, Master D-Look. I appreciate the help. No, I didn't intervene to save you. It was actually my own convenience. You were in my way, and they still have the love and hate relationship there. Oh, well, let me get out of your hair then. I suppose we could work together, but you actually just melt my ice anyway. Suit yourself. All right, tell me, when did you actually notice something was off? The first trial. Not because the fake was her though? No, because of you. Colin was on Kyle like that, D-Luke? Me? What did I do? My defense engine wasn't passionate enough? No, you weren't nervous enough. These two are brothers, man. Tell me then, Master D-Luke. When did you actually think when did you think I actually get nervous? I suppose we'll see, won't we? Monsters incoming. Hold on a second. A second thought. Best not to think about it. Die.
Time for retribution.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Yes, that friend was a play wolf. That freaking was a goofiness. Oh no! What should I do? Fuck your shield, boy!
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
Do it again.
For retribution!
Freeze! What's the hurry?
Come on, buddy. Do your fucking goofy jump.
Oh no! Will be frozen in time. Dodge this!
Verdict is...
Freeze! Oh, so sorry. Cool it.
Goodbye.
Burn.
Well, that was fun.
They're over there! Dilu, Kaya!
What are you two princes bickering on about now? If you actually was it make it out here? I'm guessing the other areas are secure.
What? We can't be here because we care?
Maybe that's this was actually that would close the spot to the city gate. Maintain control actually with the main wizard Romies was maintain control over the battle as actually a whole. He made the right choice.
So what's the status over here?
All under control, don't worry. My trusty wizard citizen volunteer was the prince and I have this area covered. I think I should mean maybe actually how the tower was a cavalry captain before you. Didn't know the Prince D-Look actually was a captain from before, but hey. We don't want to have to bring that up. Well, keep up the good work. We actually was to go check out the status of the other locations. Good luck. Oh, and I want to thank you actually for what you sent to court. If I'm not mistaken, you actually on my side by the end. Excuse me? Believe me, he's had a suspicion it was since the first trial. I suppose actually they actually feel it was a right to believe that someone who helped me was a past guy should be a cold-blooded killer.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Thank you for trusting me and choosing to find a prince alongside us. As for you, Kai, good work as always. We'll see you soon. Of course, stay safe. I want a Princess was to see that also Princess was getting a freaking fight. I think we're going around Moss said Princess was a check it runs actually okay. Knights are meeting up. Fish on them are okay. There goes as Barbara also with Zarya. Trying this was to help was a Princess injured there. Get close to it was injured. Knights also for once also use Barbara's as just skill to heal them. Treat was the wounded 5 of them. That's good.
Let's dance.
It's like I'm fucking smacking though.
Go, Barbara.
I wait for a long cooldown though, jeez. Oh, we could just stand right here. We can bump them. Talk to Knights of Avonius. Have some water. Have some water. Alright, you should be with the picture was on the men.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara.
Oh, Barbara's not here as well? Boo.
Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now.
You're not rushing was back in the front lines, are you? You're still injured. Aww.
Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with the logistics from the back.
The OG Princess was a sweet Princess was a 4-star that has a 5-star animation. Well, maybe we could give you a hand. As you said, the situation was pretty much as chaotic. Injured parties actually should not be able to be left actually unattended. There are others that actually was a pressure need was to get back to the front line, so I'll score you all myself.
Of course. Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
Sister, don't play, just doing my job. I'll leave the cathedral to you then, Barbara. You can count on me. I don't actually know how all this started, but I do actually know that Gene and the others actually have been preparing for this for a real long time. So I think everything should be alright. No, it has to be. Did I catch you was a bad time, Barbara? Oh, the sisters meet up. No, not at all. Did you need something? I just want to tell you that, Prince, over the next few days, a lot of things are going to happen actually in Mondstadt, attack and fighting. So I need you to take care of yourself. Huh? How do you know? A Bill Warner is actually a warning in advance. It has something to do with Dragon's Spine. He's actually our authority on that region, so we should actually was to take him at his word. Dragon's Spine, huh? So the stage actually wasn't going to be in danger. From the looks of it, yeah. That's a big ass fucking mountain in the background. Yes, but the Knights of Olympus will do whatever we can to protect the people. But then who will protect you? Don't worry, I'll look out for myself, I promise. Please let them be okay out there. Sister Barbara, could you lend us was a princess? Can you lend me a hand? Sister Grace, of course, coming. There goes as you master thighs, also mortar thighs. Yo, it's Noellers. She just fucking clobbered that heli troll there. Benny boy with Vile. Made to the rescue. There goes Bunny Girl, Amber, and Mika. They're here. Prepare for battle. On guard, everyone. Incoming action monsters at 11 o'clock. Looks like we got like 25 electrodes, 2 blazing axe electrodes, and a bunch of different slimes. Prepare elemental was a bunch of countermeasures. Elemental countermeasures? Roger that. Oh shit, where are they all going now? Oh, there they go. Get that bunny! Get that bear bunny! Get that bear bunny! Right behind you.
Go, Baron Bunny!
Focus on that bear bunny. Focus on your face. Misplace. Outer space. I love my job.
Leave the wounded to me.
No escape.
Attack that bear bunny.
Engaging.
Go, bear bunny, go. What the fuck? That's so funny, man. Go, bear bunny, go. Start dancing.
Final warning. Yeah. Let's keep going, team.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Get that bear bunny. Do your job, bear bunny. Do your job. Show how to was an emo dance.
Engaging.
Let it rain.
Get cooked.
All units are now in position.
There goes Hertha.
Hertha? Oh, jeez, your voice scared me just now.
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident? I thought you knew about the plan.
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Jean told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission, and that it'd be better if people thought you were dead.
Bruh, we could hear all you French as you freaking yell at each other. Why don't you save this discussion for later and whatnot?
And then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Jean hadn't told me about your mission, I would have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, that's quite a scary thought. I get chills as just thinking about it. A monster placing someone actually close to you, and you're none the wiser. Don't worry, once this is over, these monsters actually won't be a threat to us again. Albedo, are you okay? The tragedy wasn't too hard on you, was it? I'm sorry I couldn't actually be there. I was so worried. Same here. I thought the princess was actually the real one. Actually, at one point, I was actually in complete shock. So you didn't know, Ember? Then it seems you actually did an excellent job to keep actually with the situation in wraps. And no need to worry, you two. I actually know worse for wear. That sounds like Eula, right? She's actually an impetuous wall, that one. You're not getting was a secret out of her.
Yeah, for sure. She's someone you can really count on.
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it straight.
Of course you don't, dude. It was Kyle's suggestion. He said that the plan she would work best was with someone well known, also with pretty much without was a princess being too high profile. Naturally, Miss Helash was the choice. We needed to actually leave her a whole action in our organization, so she came up with the plan that she would disappear. So that explains the rumors that someone she has fallen during the mission. Of course, that actually didn't take long for it to get resolved. No, because the imposter was fell into our trap. It is actually all part of our plan. The first actually would spread the rumor that Hertha was missing in action after some kind of incident. The news actually came from Council heard that actually direct with subordinates, which is important because we actually didn't need to be credible. The imposter saw the gap in our ranks and actually was help but take the bait. It didn't take long for the fake her that appeared in the Night's was patrol route, claiming she would have survived her mission.
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
Damn.
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making.
Yes, and our enemy was more meticulous than we expected. Moss has actually been searching for Hertha's body in order to protect the imposter's identity, which is actually a more advanced way of thinking the subject too. So we had to wait actually long enough to convince that the fake her that actually did was that she had our trust. Furthermore, we need to give her extra time to gather evidence against me, also convince herself she actually had enough to strike.
But how did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
There's an informant among our ranks.
Don't worry. Barbados actually was already tracked her down. She does actually have his blessing, so she can actually hear what we're talking about right now.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first trial, and you couldn't even defend yourself.
It was actually to be expected. I couldn't just reveal the truth. It had to be done at the right moment, or actually it would have given the imposter even more fuel to use against me. She would actually demand that she know how I actually knew about Dragonspan, the monsters actually in disguise, and my true identity and she got out. That part which actually was trust me would be gone. It was a trap. It was a trap, you see. Argue back, also expose my origins, or keep my mouth shut and be seen as a murder. Credit actually where credit is due. It was actually well thought out.
Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a corner.
Indeed, and I have you to thank for that, Ether. You probably don't know about it, but you actually wasn't been part of the plan since the beginning. Me? Why didn't you actually know there was actually a plan? And for that, you actually have my sincerest apologies. I know that I kept actually was in the dark, but I had a picture reason. This might not sound intuitive, but I did actually make the plan was even stronger. From the beginning, I actually knew that Prince had to leave actually letters in my office for a fair, also independent was ready to discover. Someone was willing to seek actually the truth. Naturally, I thought of you. I knew you actually would return was it for Windbloom. I knew that you actually would attend a trial. And I knew actually your sense of responsibility just as an honorary knight who actually would compel you to start with your own investigation. I figured her the subject too has actually mentioned with Dragonspan before. If she actually was thought eventually you had lost faith in me, her comments actually might get the best of her. The perfect time for us to strike. Albedo's right. You were part of our plan from the start. I hope that it was that you don't take offense actually our decision to keep that was from you. So Venti knew what was going on. Princess he could tell who was blessed by him and not Princess was it by the monsters then. Huh. And please don't be too hard on Beto. He was actually just doing his best to look out for Mondstadt. Even people actually were involved actually in the plan as it was, we had no other choice. That oof. The honor and also partnership will always be friends of Mondstadt. We will never actually forget that.
Aww, that means a lot.
In that case, thank you actually for thinking of me. It was an honor to be able to take part. It is actually us who should be thanking you, honorary knight.
Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
Hold up, I want to fight. What's the other stuff? Is that Dahlia? I step outside actually the courtroom and this is the first thing I see. I'm not sure how much I can take. I'm not brave enough.
I think you should give yourself more credit. You were brave enough to sit through the trial despite the nature of the allegations. That takes strength.
The deacon was a deacon, Dahlia. I didn't see you there.
Apologies. Rosaria asked me to come. With Albedo running around protecting the city, she was worried you might be alone. At a time like this, 2 is much better than 1. So let me help.
Oh, thank you. I didn't think Rosaria was even remember me.
Of course she does. She spent all that time monitoring Albedo. It's only natural that she remembers his most dedicated student.
Oh yeah, so after this, I dealt with Albedo's identity was secret, huh? Not to the higher-ups, at least.
As far as I know, he shared that information with close members of his order long before these events.
Huh?
Perhaps I spoke too soon. You do scare easily.
Yeah, the suit goes there. Also, I guess I didn't expect it wasn't able to just review it like that.
I'm sure he felt the time was right. Besides, you know the truth. I know the truth. It doesn't change anything, right?
When Mr. Alberto told me she was in the library for a few days ago, I was pretty shocked, but more than that, I was amazed.
Not afraid?
No, not afraid. I trust in idols of science. I trust in Mr. Alberto as a person. Huh, I just noticed, Deacon. There are actually many wind currents around us.
We lucked out on that front. Otherwise, that conversation would have been for the whole city to hear.
Huh? That's how it works? But that could have been so embarrassing. That's a side gate. I'm not going over there. I told you to go over here. Oh, I'm going the opposite. There, and there's some protection there. Hold on. Oh, there goes Diona. Huh. Don't go to the side gate. Go over here first. Hold on. Still saying the same thing.
Huh. Gentle electrocution.
Oh boy. That was that's good. Was it to move about? Was it about every once in a while? Was no others. Captain Bill on right night. Focus on battle, she got your back.
Coming to be.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Whoop that fucking ass.
I'll catch up. Leave it all to me.
Scatter! Germinate! Moment of birth.
As a good knight should.
They do fucking level on his ass. Bully him. Bully him.
Steady as stone.
Bully him. Back to the power plant there. Thanks for the help. That was actually a lot faster than I was expected. I'll show you guys a place to be. So don't was a prince and let me keep you. Rest assured, I'll keep the people around here safe. Be careful out there. I know victory will be ours. You damn right, Prince was a prince. It wasn't Noel. Best one, the best girl prince was that monster. What Benny has to say about Prince was a freaking Diona. Benny boy!
Gotta say, when I saw you on the side of the road, I thought you were hurt. Not about to whack me in the head.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry about that. I was trying to run away, but I just couldn't keep going, so I pretended to be unconscious. Thought I could at least land a surprise hit on a monster that way.
What the hell? At least that Benny's actually was a V8.
I get it. That's a pretty common tactic. Oh, Traveler, Albedo, you're here.
Yeah, right, buddy. Excuse me. Next time this person could use some help. We will actually search for a place that will keep civilians actually out of danger. This area seems the wizard appears to secure, so remain here in the meantime. We'll actually be back with an update.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's go talk with Diona. Or would it come back there? Bruh, Diona's actually not V8? Boo. Those darn actually things actually more annoying than disgusting was a booze hounds. Barino, excuse me, Ether. We actually run into anyone who needs actually a safe place to wait. Was it the cell? Feel free, it was percent which is a cat's tail. I'll be here to watch over things so the temperature will be safe. Thank you, Diana. We should do just that. Hold on, we gotta tell which of these freaking was. Let's tell Benny boy.
Albedo, Traveler, got an update for us?
Uh-huh. You get tickets actually to Castile. Diana is actually sheltering extra people there. Anyone she needs actually help is actually welcome.
Got it. I'll take her there right away.
See, Benny boy's actually where the princess got it going on. Check on the Wellers. The Wellers. Thanks for help. That was a lot faster than I expected. I'm sure that you two have places to be. Also, don't keep me. Don't let me keep you. Rest assured, I'll keep the people around here safe. You care about that? No victory will be ours. Do your best on Wizard Pension Wellers. Rooting for your Burns Grill. Woot. Like ninjas. And there goes Eula. The hell?
It's all my fault. I knew Clea was fast, but disappearing like this? I only lost sight of her for 1 second. How am I going to explain this to Albedo?
That's Burning Girl for you.
Explain what?
Oh boy.
Albedo, Traveler, Paimon, what brings you here?
We're pretty much making sure that everyone's okay. We provided was the most support she was across the region. Was it something that she needed to explain? You can tell me anything. I hope they actually know that.
Yeah. Plus, we kinda already heard what you said, so.
Just tell us. There's nothing to be afraid of. That the Burning Girl was actually in the background destroying everything. And Pure Treasure was just freaking blowing up monsters left and right. And cooking them too. And fish. Oh boy.
Clea, she disappeared right under my nose. I'm sorry. I'm doing all I can to find her.
I see. Please don't beat yourself up. Burning Girl is...
Wait! Something's coming this way, and it doesn't look pretty!
Alright, finding first. Conversation actually was later. Pose it up. Coming from the fucking water?
She was right next to me, and the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second.
Burning Girl's known for speed, don't worry. Then she
Rush forward.
protect herself. Oh, there you are, Burning Girl.
Eye for an eye.
See, kids are actually faster than their feet.
Propagate!
Those bombs. I see what you mean. She was not to be underestimated.
Great undertaking!
Burning Girl to the rescue!
Flood of frost.
Burning Girl's throwing freaking was a dodo goes everywhere. We won! Great work, Burning Girl. I'll be actually counting you with particular next time too.
Albedo, you can't be serious.
No problem. Just leave it to finish. The Burning Girl. That's so adorable. Are you going on patrol, Mr. Albedo? Burning Girl actually had you. She was at one camping for a few days, and these monsters actually follow you back home.
Camping. Ah, right. The truth isn't suitable for little ears.
That's right. So I need to report back to was Master Thighs actually was they sell my expenses. If you actually have to was it sometime, I'm sure you actually would be great was if you escorted her back to headquarters as well.
Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
It'd be an honor. I would do my best. Vertigo would do her best. It's so adorable. Trenton Center wants that. Okay. Oh, what? All the water in the fountain, it's gone now. That should be was it for now. Good work, everyone. How did actually fare actually injury-wise? Good, our preparation was a pinch paid off. Injuries are few also far between. I have actually a full record here. Wonderful. I'll review it in a bit.
We're back!
Everyone alright?
Amber?
Yep, right as rain. That's a cute pose. We're back! Burning girl, Prince have Miss Sheila saved the whole way. she's embarrassed. That's amazing, Bernie girl. Eula's lucky to have you. Looks like we're missing a few. Reporting back, Master Jean. Mission complete. Good to have you back safe and sound. And great work, everyone. This operation could never happen without you all. Your leadership is actually it was what made it possible, Master Jean. It was a busy few days. You actually should take a well-deserved break. I will, but I believe actually you deserve actually one most of all. My work isn't finished, I'm afraid. I have a few loose ends I should tie up. Loose ends, yes, of course. We could talk about what was back at headquarters. Ethan also Prince Power should be there too. Alright, anyone who has finished their work also Prince was should head back to their quarters or should to church to get some rest. Wanna come with us, Birdie girl? We can actually drink some tea, also eat some fresh with big moon pies. Yes, yes! And there goes Venti. Hi everyone! Venti, thank you for everything. I know there actually were difficult actual moments along the way. Oh, well, wait, what is that? Wait, does that mean you saw me actually running for my life? You were French playing with a French possum in a line. I know, apologies, just forget I say anything. Just kidding, but you're right, it was actually tough out there. I almost lost my head to the wind several times. Ain't no actual information on the wind? Of course, I was actually on the stage for quite some time. I heard all sorts of things, especially for something notable. Well, I picked up actually was obnoxious actually voices, also a child's anger. During his judgment, I said for centuries, but observing actually subject to his actual emotion allowed them was to understand certain truths about this world and its existence, including the fact actually that he's no longer the mother's only child. Her most said, or her most said, was the most perfect creation. It's always that he actually found out that was a fact difficult to accept. The most she actually felt was responsible for general suspension and dare I say human. If I limited the perfect creation, I'll actually be the only child she was the mother needs. This mindset actually rose out doors that she instantly compete, also survive, and came to dominate actually all those actually around her. Of course, the assumption of subject to actually knowledge allowed him was to take actually more intelligent approach, accusing me of murder. In the end, however, Durance still lacked sufficient was a social intelligence. The fact that his action was an army, he actually got this far is a miracle.
Oh, no wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind.
The same feeling. It's close. Phonia? The hell? Miss Phonia actually was here to make a report?
Oh, nothing much to report, actually.
Uh-oh. Is that so? During the battle we were actually talking to was about your transfer to Sun's company. You were in charge of patrols, also proposed battle was reconnaissance this time. How did everything go?
Good. No problems.
I see, you don't actually mind me asking, where did you actually come from? Why did you come from that direction? And why are you alone? Master Thighs don't freaking boys to play around, does she? Did you think that we were still in the side gate? There's actually a change of plans. We sank was in the mist over the wind in the last few minutes of the battle. There actually a lot of change actually was during the operation, but I imagine you actually missed those as well. Because you're actually under endurance as your influence. And you actually was been since actually your trip to Transpire over 6 months ago. Where you off to, Phonia? Don't move. Let's continue actually this discussion at headquarters. Don't be scared. I'll figure out a way to free you from this power soon. So far I'm enjoying this story. I'm about to end the stream though. Golly, that's a lot of dialogues. If it is your birthday one, happy birthday to you guys and gals. It's a holiday, happy holidays. Please take care of yourself. Rest as a child. Also, Princess will stay healthy, stay all well, and also stay from Bacchus Bays. And also, Princess was it pretty much was it? Check out Vash was it? Vash was it for night cars. You know, Jen Dashi's P Dashi and also Ming as well. And also, Princess was it? Check out Real In for Hip. Luna, Burger, Deer, Donut, Tie, a lot of fancy everyone. Strays, Cause Scoop, Retro, Poke, Rudo, Maverick, also Puzzle Night Stream, and Genshin the games to play. And also, everyone, Princess, enjoy your weekend. Child's notes. Balessia. Name card style. Script was a supervisor's performance of violation role. They record every detail, actually each scene to ensure continuity. Think about it, you're actually the best when the script supervisor is there. There is, you actually already remember everything. Oh my word. And achievements. One is the world. Rest is the princess of child. Fend off the monster from the stormy world together with your companions. Hell yeah. Hold on. We're playing this game next to Wizard Princess War War Z, along with my cousin Trifi also saying. On Charger 4, Campaign Princess also Crushing Mode, and also Princess was the games that have been held back are going to be Bayonetta. Final Fantasy VII Remake Rebirth also integrate Batman Arkham Knight, Batman Arkham games. Due to copyrights of Princess music, Princess training logos, also pretty much was it. Cutscenes that are blocked, so yes. I'll be playing also Resident Evil 4 Online Remake, Suburbs playing on both on the campaign also Mercenaries and the original Simon Ada. And I'll be playing also Resident Evil Saturday 8 for the third person mode, God of War 4, God of War 2018, Mega Man Series 1 to 6, and Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain, Ground Zero, and MGO 3 coming up when I get the chance out of time and the equipment and console. The no count is going to be the Evil Within 2, along with Mega Man platform games such as Mega Man X, Zero, ZX Abbott. I have the other Mega Man games except for Mega Man The Blue herself, so I gotta get that, the Legacy Collection Mega Man 10 and 11. And I'll be playing also the 2-0 Little Memories SAO. Kingdom Hearts 3, Tales of Arise, Abyss, Symphonia of Vesperia, also Zadia, Bird Zadia as well, and also Nintendo PC games coming up. And I'll also try to Princess was a Prince Pros more content when I can. Everyone, thanks for tuning in. Also, Prince reaching the very end of actually part 1354. I'm going to bed, and I think it was less than an hour from now on. They're gonna Princess gonna reset pretty much I think commissions, which I gotta get that out the way. And I'll try to put some more content out and Princess play some more perks here and there when I can. Stay healthy, stay always to well. Also, don't forget to wash your hands. And also, Princess ask for help if you need it. And also, thanks for tuning in, everyone. And Princess something nice to eat, also water to drink. And Princess, please, everyone, don't waste your time and resources. And Princess, let's keep up the grind. And also, Princess was improve and grow. And let me know what you guys got going on. Princess this May, and also Princess Summer coming up as well. Everyone, do the best you can, and also Princess go ahead and also your pics, and also let me know you guys go actually during the event, also the stream, because I am. And Princess was it let me know how you guys go is gonna play for Escoffier coming up, also Navia, and you guys go is preparing was it for Shogun or Kanish, or did you get Ifa? Let me know. With that, minor one, thanks for hearing me rambling, and I'll see you guys goes in the next episode. Get your pack part 1355. Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye bye. Bye. Bye bye bye. Thank you guys for purchasing the freaking gameplay and also purchasing your actually work. Even though purchase dropped it, it's actually helped a lot. Bye, everyone. Bye. See you, Luna. See you again, ladies and gentlemen, thugs.